Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some more Factorio. So I've rebuilt that thing. Don't know why the game crashed. I guess it just does that sometimes. We're gonna go ahead and split this now because I know that science is gonna suffer if we don't get some of this iron injected back in over there. And the last thing I was working on was that thing that crashed the game. So we'll throw the new chemical plants in there. Hey, the game didn't crash. Yay. And we are just about ready. I actually have a little bit of steel now. Cool. Let's make some storage tanks. I'm just about ready to test this thing out. We got it all copying well. Now that we have the storage tanks, we can still do the same thing where we've got oil above it. I can't recall how far north, how far above I like to make it. So heavy, light. Yeah. This is unfortunate. Fortunately, we have robots. So I want you to copy the entire thing. Oh god, I hope they don't mess it up. Look at that swarm of them. And we're going to move the whole thing down just a little bit. Really, I'd prefer for it to actually have space above. So let's do this. Let's get rid of you. Let's relocate everything even further away. And now we do have space above us. Alright, go ahead guys, get to work. Okay, and we'll just hang out here until it's not dark out. We can go work over there. Throw down some lamps. I could actually probably do that myself. We'll put them on the opposite side of the electrical poles, that way it's not too frequent, but there will be some. It's almost back. Just missing more furnace things. Do I have them or something? Where'd they go? Maybe I just never built them. Okay, so now we should have more room to try to make this look nice. Now, the connection doesn't need to be there. It can really just connect anywhere. So I think what I want to do is I want to make it as close as I can. Like, okay, that's going to be oil. Heavy oil. Or sorry, just crude oil. A good spot to tie in heavy could be here. It's too close. Maybe not. Alright, so that's going to be light. That's going to be... Sorry, that's going to be petroleum. That's going to be light oil. That means that you would be heavy and you would be raw. It's not symmetrical. But that's okay, right? It's not that big of a deal, is it? It's fine. It doesn't need to be perfect. He says as he wastes hours and hours playing the same game over and over again. Alright, and finally we need a connection for that one as well. That is a boxer upper. Yeah, we'll just get a regular one over here. You are an unboxer. I'm putting it there specifically so that if I end up making more storage tanks. Let's just make the storage tanks now. And then that means that all you really need is a requester chest and a passive provider chest. And you know what I'm actually gonna do? Normally I don't like to do things like this on the edge because I don't like diagonal things, really, but it's just kind of nice how we can use this electrical thing to connect them. You know, we're working with big areas of land here. Well, eventually someone's going to bring that stuff over. Are we just not making iron, or am I, like, out of the network or something? I'm probably working outside the network. So not bringing me any iron. Or steel, rather. Let's switch you back over to effectivity for a bit. Stop beeping at me, please. Do I not have factories making lasers? Why aren't we making lasers? Lasers take steel. We don't have enough batteries. Batteries is because of oil. We're working on batteries. It'll be alright. Okay, request crude. I hope we have enough oil drums. I imagine that we do. And the only other thing we still need to do is hook up water. This is water here, so you can hook it in from anywhere. Okay, so water is in all the right places. Just waiting to see some oil get delivered. 6 on the way. Let's see what happens. Should work just fine, right? And tell them to take apart some of these things just so that they get to work. They're not doing anything right now. Sure, there's 1.7k stone there, but it's not going to take them. My goodness. Look at them go. Oh, I didn't hook these up. See, that's why you gotta test it before you walk away. So we go 1, 2, 3. We go down. And alright, there we go. Boom! Oil. It works, it's alive. Now to add more is quite easy. In fact, I don't think it'd be a terrible waste of resources to make a copy of one. So basically, we want everything including your electric pole down to the next one. There. That should work fine. Now, I don't know that we really need a whole lot more of this. We'll see. I imagine that there are plenty of robots trying to get energized right now. Just waiting on a few more poles and these 3 will all turn on. Now the only thing stopping the system is a lack of oil. And I'm not using any of this for anything either. But what we should do is we should just bring the petroleum... This is like, this whole oil processing area, this one is just totally focused on making petroleum. Nothing else. So... it'd be really nice if we could get some of this oil over there. Well, you know what we could always do? Let's reverse these. Actually, no, we don't want to reverse those. You are now going to request empty barrels. Just box it back up again, why not? This system will eventually end up drying up, but I don't really like it anyway. I want an area for major battery production. See, like, this is the Mark 1 and this is the Mark 2. And it's just better. Stop beeping at me. There's probably lasers up top that are missing. Yeah, I've got to go up there and bring some lasers with me. Bring me lasers. Do we have lasers? I'll definitely keep them busy for a while. Moving all that stone into storage. I mean, we're doing okay on power, right? Only 18 megawatts, that's it? Steam engines are still coming on and staying on for half the day, so we do need more power. As per always. See, this is the drawback to making the design this big. Now it's becoming a little bit prohibitive. Such a long way to travel. Oh my god, where are they putting that stone? Well, where do we want to make batteries? Like somewhere over here, maybe? So let's see. Batteries. Let's say that the batteries are going to be made here. We would need inserters out of a requester chest into a requester chest, into a thing. And we want sulfuric acid on the sides. Okay, so now we would just have to tie in some sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid is going to be made here. That's also going to request a little bit of iron. That's not a big deal anymore. I think we'll just do the same basic layout. Do it like vertically though. Sulfuric acid, and we can put our storage bin here. That automatically all ties in. The only drawback to that is that we might need to use 2 requester chests for the iron. Huh. No, I think I'd rather not have to do that. I'd rather maybe move this over by 1. And then just stick a pipe there. Oh god, that has the exact same problem. What am I doing? That'll solve it. Not. Okay, what if we did the output? This'll work. So you'll request iron, you guys make a whole bunch of sulfuric acid, and we need sulfur. Which is going to get fed directly in. The only problem is that if we end up making too much sulfur, then I can't request iron. I could use a wire. I haven't used a wire in forever. Let's make some wires. Oh man, my inventory is full. Yikes. Oh, a whole bunch of junk in here. It's only one wire, right? Okay. So we'll go from the smart inserter to that chest. We only want you to put sulfur into the chest if sulfur is less than 100. 500. So if sulfur is less than 500, then you're allowed to work, which means you'll pick up sulfur from these guys. Okay, finally we tie in some water. And we'll tie in some petroleum. Now the only thing we really need is power. That should work now. So you request iron. You're only going to fill that up to 500 or so of that, which leaves space for that thing, which is good. You're making tons of this. You need your iron, and then you'll start making sulfur. Oh crap, you need water. Shoot. Alright. We're almost there. Okay, it's operational again. There's your water. Alright. Are we in business? Almost. I think we're in business. I think we're making batteries. Make batteries. And one last thing, and then I gotta take a break. Now we can copy from here to here. We got our little units. Battery production, go! And I just need to make a whole bunch of those things for them because they don't make them themselves. Alright, cool. I'm going to take a break here. I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.